And next thing we know, I turn around and y'all, there is a total of 3 cop cars lined up behind his car. What is poppin' YouTube? It is Sydney Island. How you doing? I had to sing. I had to, okay? It may be early in the morning and you may not be in the mood to hear somebody singing all loud and stuff, but you should have never clicked this video because if you watch my other videos, you'll know I like to sing. So get over it. You'll be all right. I promise. Okay, so in this story time, yes, we're doing a story time. Yeah, so the last time that I did a story time was like a couple of months ago. I don't know, but I'm excited to do it again because y'all seem to really like my story times. Because I feel like that's when the most eccentric, goofy part of my personality comes out because I really be passionate about how stupid people be in my life. So this situation happened a few years ago because I honestly don't remember exactly the timeline of when this happened. I just know it happened and it's crazy. So let's get into the story of, because y'all, I went live and I talked about this and y'all seemed interested in wanting to know the full story about how a dude that I was on a date with ended up in handcuffs literally on the first date. Like, how the hell that happen? How you managed to do that? Let's jump into it. So I met him on a dating app. I'm not going to give his name. We're just going to call him Coolio. We're going to call him Coolio because he had like a kind of a swaggerlicious fashion sense. Okay. Based on the outfit that he was wearing when I first met him. He had on this cool denim jacket and it had like a little animal print patch and he had the cat. He was cool. He had like a little suave, really unique fashion sense. So we're going to call him Coolio. All right. I met Coolio on a dating app. I do not remember which dating app. It could have been Black. It could have been that dating app. I've been on quite a few dating apps because, I love life. Yeah, we was talking, right? And we ended up exchanging numbers. So we ended up talking on the phone, chit-chatting. And we ended up talking on the phone for hours. I remember us being on the phone for at least like between 2 to 3 hours. And at the time, that was impressive for me. Because I was very green when it came to relationships and dealing with guys. Like, I've dealt with guys, but I was in my early 20s, so I was like, whoa, we've been on the phone for that long? Like, yo, this must be something. I remember him being very smart. And he'd talk, and back then I was really into I'm still into spirituality, but like I was having my spiritual awakening, or I just experienced a spiritual awakening kind of thing. And he was talking about how he had just experienced a spiritual awakening and how it made him isolate himself from his family and all of that. But his spiritual awakening there was a biblical influence and a mixture of like alternative spirituality. We was talking for a long time, and I remember him saying like, "You the most woke girl I've met so far. You just the most woke girl. I usually don't meet females as woke as you." Because that's when the word woke wasn't completely butchered and destroyed. I feel like I want to show that clip of the comedian Bill Burr talking about the whole woke thing and how it's been destroyed. So it used to be cool. It used to be a word that black folks used to describe another black person that was spiritually aware, that was aware of the fact that this is a matrix and we are in an assimilation and this is just a video game, and we chose to reincarnate down here on this earth. You can choose whether you want to be on planet Earth or be in other, go to other dimensions, right? That's what I was on. And that's why he said I was woke, right? And I'm like, okay, we all about the 5th dimension, the 6th dimension. That's what I'm about, right? So he was like, girl, you woke. I'm like, excited. I was excited. Like nowadays when people are impressed by my quote unquote wokeness, I'm not as I'm not as flattered, I guess. Yeah, we was having some good conversation, and I remember he randomly confessed that he had a girlfriend. I should have known, right? I should have known then that he wasn't gonna play right. I should have known that he wasn't gonna play this game fair, right? And that's how he ended up in handcuffs. And maybe it was karma for him being on that BS, right? So he was like, yeah, my girl. And I'm like, you're who? You're who? Why are you talking to me? But I was young and dumb and just too nonchalant about some things. And he was like, and I remember he had this kind of attitude, like when he was like, yeah, we was on the phone. He was like,
yeah, I got a girl. Is that a problem?
And I'm like, and I was all soft and stupid and naive. So I was like,
no, it's not really a problem.
It ain't a problem. Really? Then he said some other things that it should have been a red flag. But I was young and I hadn't really dealt with dudes as much as I have now. But he said it was something very, very sexist that he said. And he pretty much was saying that in the Bible it says that when a man and a woman is say out eating at a diner and a man comes up to the table to speak to them, the man is always supposed to speak first and the woman should not open her mouth. I remember him saying that unless the man gives her permission to speak. I remember him saying that. He was like, and you're not even supposed to open your mouth. You're not supposed to open your mouth. And I was so stupid. I don't know why y'all what's wrong with me? Why did I go on a date with this guy? I've made mistakes. Oh, but you know what? Mistakes, at the end of the day, they really just turn into really entertaining stories. And so that's how I'm making an entertaining story time for you guys. Yeah, making a story out of my stupidity. That's the best way to live. Yeah, that was a couple red flags, but I liked his vibes. I thought he was cool. I liked that he was open to having deep conversations about spirituality. That was always the thing that would get me. And sometimes it would cause me to attract crazy niggas. Yeah, he ended up showing up to my mom's place where I was living, and I got into the car with him. And as soon as I got in the car, he offered me vodka. Yeah, he offered me vodka, and we was driving, skirt, he pulled off, and I actually took a shot. Please don't judge me. You know what? I don't even give a damn. I was young, okay? I was a baby. I'm probably about 23, 24. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost 30 now. Looking back, I'm like, yeah, girl, you was a fool. But it's okay because we all are fools. Okay? So I knew you done did some things. Little Miss Perfect Patty. Little Miss Sweet Susie down the block judging me. I know you done did some things. Okay? Always, no, I'm a sweet virgin. I'm innocent. No, you're not. You know what that thing look like. You know what it smelled like too. Anyway, so I took a shot, y'all. And I remember him driving because we was going to go on a date to the movies and then we was going to go out to eat, right? And I remember sitting in that passenger side after I took that shot and I was lit. I started dancing. I was just bouncing. I was lit. The vibe was just so lit. Okay, I was in my early 20s, so, being doing party type stuff like that, it just really enticed me. Okay, because I lived in a little corny suburban city where not much was going on. So I just wanted to eat up the opportunity to have some fun. Okay. And so I was getting lit. I was like, ooh, I'm tipsy. And I just remember just feeling like on cloud 9 after that shot. Right. And then we made it to the movie theater because we was going to see a movie. I can't remember what the movie was called, but it was starring Issa Rae. It was something photography, something. I don't remember the name of the movie because we actually didn't finish watching the movie. We actually left early because we thought the movie was boring. Okay, I remember him turning to me and being like, you want to go? Like, you want to leave? Either I had said that to him or he said that to me. We was like, you want to go? Like, this movie is boring. You want to leave? You want to get out of here? And mind you, I think I was tipsy at this point. Yeah, I definitely think I was tipsy I remember. Okay, it's coming back to me. I was tipsy AF because I probably took another shot. Like, knowing my crazy ass, I probably took 2 shots. And I was lit. And I remember going to the bathroom and there was this girl that had worked at the movie theater who was like cleaning the bathroom. And it was this cute black girl. And I was like, and I was like, you know what? I'm feeling kind of gay. And so I started flirting a little bit and I just started talking to her and then I got her number. So we took it upon ourselves to go back to the front desk and get a refund. And there was this Caucasian lady, probably in her 30s, maybe like mid 30s, and wearing glasses, who gave us the refund. I'm mentioning her in her description because she had something to do with the little Negro ending up in handcuffs. Okay, so keep in mind the little Miss Thang at the front desk who gave us a refund. She matters in the story. Okay, so we was both goofy. We was just goofy because I don't think he had drank anything, but I definitely had drank. So I was loopy. I was in that thing. You know what I'm saying? And I remember him like, man, this movie boring. He was saying to the white lady, he was like, man, can we get a refund? Because that movie was boring. And we was all just kickling, cackling, and being silly and being goofy. And then the white lady instantly was like, yeah, sure, I'll give you a refund. Sure, no problem. And then she, they did the exchange and she gave him the refund for the tickets. Okay. And then we left and we went to Hibachi, which is like a Chinese restaurant for lunch, right? And we was chit-chatting and it was a good lunch and we was being silly and talking about different stuff and we was getting deeper into our, conversations about spirituality. And then we drove back. It's making sense because sometimes still to this day I be wondering, what did she think we was doing? Anyway, we're about to get into it. Okay, so he realized when we got in the car after having our lunch date, this was at night, y'all. Mind you, this was all at night. It was like dark. And he realized that he left his earbuds. He was looking all over for his wireless. It was these white wireless earbuds. And he was looking all around like, dang, where are my earbuds? Once we got into the car. And I was looking everywhere and we couldn't find it, right? We looked in the car, looked in his pockets, looked everywhere. We couldn't find it. So he was like, okay, I think I probably left it in the movie theater. And I'm like, oh crap. Okay. So he drove back to the movie theater and then he walked up to the front desk. He was like, I got to go back to the theater. I left my headphones. He said it to the white lady. Okay. I hate to call her the white lady, like, cause that just, I don't know, man. Is that like demeaning? White people, when y'all be watching us black people tell stories like, and we be like, the white lady, is that like degrading? I don't know. We're going to call her Shirley. So we went back to the desk why am I calling her Shirley? The lady, I don't even know her name in real life. Whatever, the white lady. He came up to the front desk and said to the white lady, he was like, y'all, I think I left my earbuds in the movie theater. I'm going to go back and get them. And he went in the theater. He was looking all around and I went in with him and I was looking all around. And I was tipsy, y'all. I was tipsy. And so I was being a little goofy. I decided to sit outside and wait while he looked for his headphones. I decided to sit on this bench outside of the movie theater, and I had my phone and I was filming myself because I'm a YouTuber. So I like to pull out the camera and just talk to the camera whenever I'm bored, whenever I want to entertain myself. And I remember talking to the camera and being like, y'all, this dude, he a fool, blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't really do that nowadays because it's just like, girl, chill. But I also was intoxicated. So I remember sitting at the front desk with my phone. I was like filming myself, not at the front desk, but on the bench. And the white lady at the front desk was watching me. Okay, she was watching me as I had my phone camera. And just having that memory, I feel like that has something to do with what transpired when it came to the little Negro getting arrested, right? So he eventually found his headphones and we got back into the car, right? And he just kept badgering me. He was like, take a shot. When you gonna take this shot? And then I'm like, I don't want to take another shot. I'm good. I don't want to take another shot. Cause I just was thinking like, you just trying to do something. Like you're trying to get me drunk. You know what I'm saying? Cause he was like, I just want to see what you're going to do. I want you to take this shot. Like trying to be funny about it. And just, I want you to take another shot. I want to see what you're going to do. And I just was like refusing. Cause at this point, I'm just kind of feeling like, I don't know. I'm not trusting you at this point. Cause it's like, why do you want to get me drunk so bad on the first date? I don't want to have sex with you on the first date. I just wanted to get to know you. And I could tell that's more than likely what he was trying to do is get me drunk so I could get loosey-goosey on his ass and then start bouncing on it in his car. And that was not going to happen. And it did not happen. Thank the heavens above. Hallelujah. So he was badgering me. And I started to get a little anxious because I'm like, can we get this car moving? Because we were sitting right in front of the movie theater as he was badgering me. And I was thinking, can we at least move the car? Like, this is not a good spot to just be sitting here at the dark of the night when there's barely any cars in the parking lot. Like, and he just kept badgering me. And I was looking behind us, like, seeing if anybody was around. I'm like, can we at least move? While he kept badgering me, no, I want you to take this shot. Blah, blah, blah. And he was doing it for way too dang long. And next thing we know, I turn around and y'all, there is a total of 3 cop cars lined up behind his car. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, mind you, y'all, I was a goody two shoes. Like, I'm like, oh, hell no, what's going on? What did we do? I did not know what was going on. And I'm like, and then instantly I'm like, dang, I told you. I started getting upset because I'm like, I told you we should have moved. And it was like my intuition, I think, was telling me to move, right? And then these 3 cop cars lined up behind us. And then one of the cops walks up to the window. So the white lady at the front desk was the one that called the cops. The cops said at the window, they said, the woman inside, she's uncomfortable with you guys sitting out here. She said something went down inside that made her feel uncomfortable. So the white lady was the one that called the cops on us. I guess when he came back inside to get his headphones, I'm not sure if it was him coming back inside looking for his headphones and me sitting out on the bench filming myself. Like, I'm thinking she might have thought that we were trying to set her up, or us wanting to get our refund. I'm not sure which one rubbed her the wrong way, but I'm honestly getting the feeling that it was all of the above. Like, she's like, why they expect to get a refund? But the thing is, ma'am, you could have denied us the refund. But I'm very much, the whole thing, like her demeanor, her vibe was very much like she was like a pushover and was like scared. And she was scared to deny us the refund because maybe she thought we was going to shoot her because we black. But she felt some type of way that she had given us a refund, that we had like got over on her, which in reality we really didn't. All we did was ask. We didn't badger her. We weren't disrespectful to her. He just walked up there and was like, man, I don't really like the movie. Can we get a refund? That movie sucked. Can we get a refund? And she just instantly was like, yeah. So I don't know what was going on. I feel like maybe she thought we was setting her up because we was sitting right outside of the movie theater. Maybe she thought we was planning to rob her. Like, I honestly don't know what was running through this woman's mind. But ain't that what we call a Karen? Is she a Karen, ladies and gentlemen? And she a Karen, my lovely islanders, because it's very much giving possible Karen. Because I didn't do anything to this lady. Like, I barely had any words with this woman.